Hey everyone, Kate here, owner of One Trip Dolly and OTD Fab and Coating in Bossier City, Louisiana. This cart here, our crane cart, has become extremely popular, especially in the monument industry, but there's lots of other applications that it could be used for. And we've made a lot of changes in the past year since we started building these machines. Our first time that we showed this machine was in January of 2026. And we started building them towards the end of 2025. The first thing you'll notice when you're just looking at the front of these machines is the width. The red one is about 4 inches wider, which gives you a little bit more stability when you are carrying heavier weights as far as traveling, the tipping, and things of that nature. Another thing you'll notice is both cranes are in the B1 position. One of them is a little higher, as you can tell, the red one. You have about a 12-inch difference in height there. So when you are swinging things onto your cart, this gives you a lot more room to pick up and put it onto the cart. Another thing you can tell just by looking is the jacks. You see how much shorter the jacks are on the tan cart and how much taller they are on the red cart. We also increased the length and the thickness of the jacks so that way whenever you are out rigging, you can lift more weight without any bowing or bending to the chassis. A couple of other things we changed, you can tell by looking at this one here. All of this is made out of 1/4-inch tubing, whereas our first Gen 1 was made out of 2x1. A lot thicker, a lot beefier. After we field tested this tan one here, we realized instantly that we needed to make some changes, especially with the amount of weight that these things move. So we beefed it up. We raised the boom, so now you can pick higher, so you can pick up things that are taller, swing it on there. This is B1, and there's 3 different settings, and this crane is actually rated to pick up a ton. However, with this cart and this setup, you can pick up around 1,400 pounds and maneuver it safely. So when the outriggers are on and you're lifting, you can pick up 1,500 pounds right there, or 1,400 pounds, sorry. 1,400 pounds, swing it onto your cart, and you can maneuver that safely. And we took it up that ditch right there. We've taken more than 1,400 pounds up that ditch. Now, on the original cart, everything was ran off of the 48-volt system. We realized that the winch motor needed some more power. So on the new cart, we actually ran a marine battery with a battery disconnect switch to turn the winch on and off. And you now have a deep cycle marine battery that is operating your 5,000-pound winch, so you can not pull any power from the buggy, and all of your power is coming from that. Now, one of the reasons why this crane is so much higher is because we built an 11-inch pedestal for the crane, because this is really needed when you're picking things up to get it onto the cart. Sometimes you need that little bit of extra height in order to get it on there. Another thing, this one here had the 0-turn caster wheels on the back of it. This thing was pretty hard to maneuver whenever it was dry, even with no weight on it. It was a pretty difficult challenge to get it to maneuver super easily, even when it was rolling. So what we did was we swapped over to an actual steering axle. This thing here steers from the rear. And the reason why we put it in the rear is because when you have weight, you want all of your weight directly on the center of the powered axle to keep traction whenever you're going over uneven terrains or up hills. You want all of the weight centered on the axle so you get the best stopping power along with maximum traction. As you can see here, the wheels are covered. You could put a small little toolbox here if you needed to mount something there. You could put your straps there, a little mounting box for your straps and things of that nature. It also has 2 E-track on the side, so you can strap and secure your loads down safely. This one does hinge, so when you take the bolts off the back, you can actually hinge this thing up to get into the battery box. You still have your light, just like you had on your Gen 1. But overall, guys, we made some pretty serious improvements to this thing. And I'll just kind of show you a quick stability test, just a difference You can see whenever you step here on the side and you pull, you can see how easily it's rocking and standing. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one here. We have our boom over and you can see it's still rocks without the riggers out, but it does not feel like it's gonna flip like the other one does. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, reach out to us. You can call us today at 318-523-6559, onetripdolly.com. onetripdolly@gmail.com is our email if you want to reach out to us and if you have any questions about any of our machines. Thank you.